And we're back at it with another one. You Are My Brother, episode 3. If you're new to the community, just know what we talk about here affects people all throughout the world, certain communities, but we strive to uplift, we strive to empower all people underneath one brand, underneath one banner, and that is You Are My Brother. We are nothing more than a community and a family coming together. So I thought I'd give you that intro before I get into the episode. So also before I get into the episode, just know if you're enjoying the content, please feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, push the notification, because this is important that we get this message out there and support each other. So this is what this channel is about. So I'm gonna get into the episode 3 of this podcast, this everyday podcast, this everyday sharing that we have here. And in the previous episode, we talked about heavy topics, but we talk about more than heavy topics on this episode, but topics or on this podcast, on this channel, in this family, we talk about more than heavy topics, but we talk about all type of topics that really just affect everybody differently. So today we're going to be talking about in episode 3, love and positivity. And I want to be able to share my day with you. What put a smile on my face today. Hopefully that this will be able to motivate you and put a smile on your face, and then you pay it forward to somebody else. So let's get into it. So I started my day off today. I'm in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia right now. And I usually wake up pretty early, right? So I'm waking up pretty early. And, you know, I don't know where you guys may be in the world, but in Atlanta, it's pretty hot right now. Well, I wouldn't say hot, but maybe around 70 degrees. So I get up this morning. I go outside, I walk around. It's real early just to free my mind early in the morning, stretch my body, free my mind, clear my soul, if you will. So I walk and seen some people just out there doing the same thing as me. But today they were smiling. I don't know if it was the weather. It's 70 degrees down here. There's a bit of Southern hospitality that may go on here. I don't know where you guys are from, but let me know in the chat if you're hearing this. So there's a bit of happiness in the air just due to the weather. But all of a sudden I'm walking around and everybody's like, hey, 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 just smiling, giving me that energy. And then some days, you wouldn't expect that same energy for certain people for whatever reason. But today they just happen to be smiling. So I took that energy after I had my morning walk, came back home, and, decided to say, let me just take that energy in. And I'm feeling good about myself. The momentum's flowing, the encouragement is flowing, the energy is there. And then I decide to build upon that momentum and then decide to walk to the grocery store. So as I walk to the grocery store, it's about maybe a 15-minute walk. Like I said, it's really important that you're able to, I'm not the most fittest of guys, but being able to walk around and clear your mind has always been very vital for me. And I find it very helpful. And I would suggest to anybody else that if you haven't done it, try it. So I decided to go to the grocery store. It's about maybe a 15-minute walk. Clear my mind as I'm walking. And I decided to once I got in the grocery store, I saw something that just put a smile on my face. So I'm in this grocery store, which is actually Whole Foods. And it's a person there. This person basically has suffered some kind of injury. They're on that road to recovery. They're on that road to rehabilitation, trying to get the feeling back in their legs. So this person has on like a cast, right? Cast looks like it's going down their right leg. And, they have their crutches with them. They also have like the wrap. Have you guys ever seen the wrap? I don't know what it's called. Please help me out there if you guys know. But definitely not perfect on this podcast at all. So please feel free to let me know what the name of it is. But it's basically like a Velcro strap as a supporting mechanism. So the person that was next to them who was supporting them through this and helping them motivate throughout the store, providing that extra encouragement, just decided to stop in the middle of the grocery store and put on the support strap, if you will. And some people would look at them crazy. And I said to myself, that's encouragement. That's positivity right there. Why is it? Because sometimes when you're trying to recover from something, you might tend to be isolated in that moment because you're not at your 100% best. But to have a support mechanism, whether it's your friend or your family member, but just to go that extra mile because the friend and the family member are there to support you, but just to go that extra mile of support to say, you know what, my friend's in pain. He's on that road to recovery. I'm going to put this on and we're going to walk around the grocery store together. And I thought that was so positive. So I wanted to be able to share that with you guys on this channel. It may be little nuggets like this where we drop jewels or we talk about things and facts and stories and share, our life experiences that propel us and move us forward within any given day. So I found that this love that I was receiving early in the morning led me on to receive a little bit of positivity in the form of what I experienced in the grocery store, which gave me the momentum to come over here and share that love with you, to provide that positivity in you guys' life. So, point being there is no matter what you do in your life, you're always going to be surrounded by trials, tribulations, worst case negativity, uncertainty, just not having the feeling to be motivated sometimes. So, no matter where you live at around the world, what country you represent, if you're here in the United States like me currently, you know, how do you provide that support? How do you get your energy going in the morning? And that is what I want to be able to bring you guys. So that inspiration, that love, that energy that I felt this morning, I want to be able to give it over to you guys. So hopefully you can then give it to somebody else. But the point I was trying to make there was no matter what you have to do, sometimes you can be surrounded by negativity or, not feeling at your optimal best to be, you know, full of the gifts and the love that you could possibly receive out there, given due to circumstances, whatever have you. But if you can't find it at home, take a walk, clear your mind. You might find a little bit of love out there. You might find a little bit of positivity out there. It could be in your own community, walking around, the adjacent community. Go to the mall, walk around, go outside, do something just to see and open up that world that's going to bring that positivity back into your life in that particular moment. And then let that moment propel you to inspire others. You share love, blessings, and positivity. That's what this episode is about. I want to thank you guys on a journey as we hope to grow this community, as we continue to grow this community. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning into this podcast because at the end of the day, I need your voices. So that's the end of episode 3. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to talking to you on episode 4. For episode 4, we're going to talk about something that's just going to be a little bit more heavy. We have to talk about all things to propel us and things that we can do better. But episode 4 is going to talk about crime and the things people do. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. That's all I can say for now.